Good morning. Good morning to all the beautiful souls watching this. I hope everyone's doing all right. It was a bit of a storm last night, so it was pretty cloudy and wet, but that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'm out for my morning walk as per usual. It's a bit windy today, so I apologize for that, but not nearly as windy as yesterday, so hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, I wanted to talk about just the idea of trying your best, right? What does that mean? Right? Yeah, what does that mean? I know in my own life, sometimes I feel like I'm not putting in as much as I can. And, that could be true. But some days, you just don't have the amount of energy or the amount of willpower that you'd like to give to a certain task or multiple tasks, and that's okay. That's okay. Some days you're not gonna feel the best, but that's okay. As long as you try your best every day, I think that everything will be all right. If you can go to sleep saying that, you know what, I gave all that I could in that day, and that's all right. That's what you should strive for. And some days, you're gonna want to lay down and just watch your show all day. Or some days you're not gonna want to do anything. That's okay, as long as you tried your best. And I don't want to say this as a means of making excuses for yourself, because you should try your best. You should always try your best. Give as much energy as you can to a topic, or to studying whatever it is that you're trying to study, or to whatever your task list is for the day. You should give it your all, right? But if you can't, that's okay, as long as you tried your best. I know in my own life, sometimes there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I wouldn't always get through with all of it, and I would beat myself up. I'll be like, damn, I know that I'm capable of more. I know that I'm capable of doing everything that I set my mind to, and I know whoever's watching this is capable of doing whatever it is that they want to do, right? You're capable of doing whatever it is that you want to do, but you shouldn't beat yourself up if you can't complete everything in a day, right? You should not beat yourself up, because that's not doing you any favors, right? Being mean to yourself is not helping you, okay? As long as you try your best. In my life, I've found it hard, right, to really identify what it is that I'm capable of doing, because I used to live in a lack mindset, and also a very negative mindset, where I would just constantly doubt myself or my ability to do anything, right? Which in turn would lead me to just being lazy, or not doing the things that I want to do, right? But on my journey, as of recently this year, in the past couple months in 2024, I realized that the hardest part of anything is starting. The hardest part is starting. I used to make so many excuses for myself, let's just take this for example, making videos. I'd be like, man, I hate the sound of my own voice, or what if I don't sound as clear, talking to a camera? What if I don't know what to say, right? Well, then I was like, you know what? This is a journey for a reason. Not every journey starts off perfectly, right? So I figured I'd just go ahead and start, and I'd learn from there. Plus, that would be more organic, because I would learn as I'm doing it, instead of trying to cram so much information to the point where I don't even start, right? And, you know, like I've said earlier, you know, I try my best with, you know, everything. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. I don't know if that's the full saying, but I'm pretty sure it is, right? You know, I want to put my all into everything that I do, whether it's making videos, whether it's studying, right? Caring for the people that I love, caring for myself, working out. I want to put my all into everything that I do because I know that I'm capable of doing that. And like I was saying earlier, some days, you know, you just don't got the energy. Some days you really just don't. And that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up for not performing as optimally as I could have, because it's not going to do me any favors. As long as, you know, I can wake up every day, as long as I can wake up, you know I can start again. I can start again and I can do better, right? Every day you wake up, you're a new person. So make the most of the day. Make the most of the day. And like I was saying earlier, it's hard to start. It really is, because some people, either they get stuck in like analysis paralysis, so much so to the point where it's like, well, dang, I don't even know how to start. Or they get so caught up in the idea of perfection to where it's like, well, dang, I can't even do this because it's not perfect, right? And I used to have a perfectionist mindset as well. Like when it came to school, like I would get so mad if I didn't perform, you know, 100%. But looking back, you know, it was like, I didn't really need to do all of that, because the idea of perfect doesn't exist. You know, sure, you can get a perfect score on a test, or you can get, you know, the highest rank in whatever it is that you're doing, or the highest score, sure. But the idea of perfect doesn't exist, because you learn more from your fails than you do from your wins. You learn more from your fails than you do from your wins. I think the people that others look up to in any profession, whether it be like sports or leaders, whatever it is, those people have failed the most to get to where they are. Because if they didn't, you know, they wouldn't have been able to learn from each and every one of their mistakes and been able to climb up to the top. You know, I think it's I think it's Michael Jordan. You know, I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but because I don't even care about basketball. But I think it was Michael Jordan. He said how, you know, people see him performing, you know, on the court, but no one sees him off the court. The amount of time that he puts into it, the amount of free throws that he does to practice to be able to perform as optimally as he does, right? No one is going to see all the work that you do, right? Whether it be on yourself, whether it be for others, whether it be for, you know, business or for school, or you're trying to do something career-wise. No one is going to see all the work that you do, right? But it's up to you to be able to say that you did your best in order to get the desired outcome. As long as you can say every day that you did your best, then every day is a win. Every day is a win. And we only take wins around here, okay? We only take wins, right? Everybody that's oh my goodness. The wind is I can't speak. Okay, well, everybody that's watching this, everybody is watching this as a winner. I already know, because that's the energy that I attract. You know, I only attract winning energy. Everybody, you know, who's watching this, celebrate your wins, no matter how small you might think they are. They're still a win. Every day you wake up, you know, that's a win. And every day you try your best, that's also a win. So celebrate that. Celebrate every day, because you deserve it. But yeah, it's taken me a long time to really appreciate the small wins in life, because I would only focus on like the end game instead of, you know, celebrating the amount of progress that I've actually made along the way. Right? But, you know, it's a journey for a reason, you know, point A to point B, right? It takes a long time to get there. But if you can celebrate the individual wins that you take along the way, it makes the journey a lot better. Because you're able to see that, you know, this journey isn't necessarily, you know, a waste or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's beautiful out here, man. You know, it's windy, but I still hear the birds singing. So I count that as a win. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up around here. If you're seeing this, I love you. I hope you're having an amazing rest of your day. Make sure to take care of yourself and take care of those around you, because no one else is going to take care of you except you. And always remember, if you try your best every day, that's all that matters. Have a good one.